everyone, Willow here. Welcome back to Starting Out Solitary. This week we are on week 195 and the topic is magical makeup. Personally, I'm not the one to wear makeup every day. But having said that, of course there are days where I do enjoy adorning my face with makeup. And it may be to inspire feelings of strength, courage or power. But in most cases for me, it is embracing the aspect of self-love. There are many different ways that we can incorporate makeup ritualistically and have that added magic as well. It is completely transformational in that it can completely change the way we look, but also we can use it to harness, I guess, and show our uniqueness as an individual. For me, at times, I use it to honor and embrace the way I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling a darker mood or if I'm feeling reserved, I may choose to use darker shades or natural tones. Again, if I want to counteract that or speed the process, I may be drawn to using lighter shades or brighter tones as well. And again, if I'm happy and cheerful, I want to display that through my makeup, so I may choose brighter colors and lighter shades and what have you. So I guess a little bit like using color in our candles, the same can be applied with the color of the makeup. Makeup has been used for eons. If you look throughout history, the Egyptians used a lot of mineral-based, I guess you can say, makeup. They crushed lapis lazuli, I believe, and used that as eyeshadow, for example, and both men and women will put on makeup, you know, back in the day, whether it be for ritualistic reasons or spiritual reasons. I'm not too sure, I haven't delved in deeper to that. Tribal cultures and indigenous cultures too, not only their face but their body. There will be sigils or symbols perhaps for the men to assist them with hunting, or again spiritual significances, along with, you know, ceremonial reasons why they would do so. And again, if you're looking throughout history, you know, tattooing, and nowadays a lot of people are getting tattoos on their body that have, you know, some sort of significance and meaning. A very dear friend of mine has, I think, more than one sigil or symbol tattooed on her, which are very meaningful to her, so it's there permanently. Again, there's a lot of makeup tattooing as well. For example, the eyebrows, you know, lipstick, and what have you. As I said, I'm not one to wear makeup every day, but what I do every day is cleanse and moisturize. So my cleanser is spelt specifically to help me release any negative energies, along with anything that doesn't serve me of my highest good. While I'm cleansing my face, I visualize, you know, scrubbing away all of the negative energies that are attached there. You know, going out through my hands and under the tap water as I'm rinsing them, I am visualizing all of the negative energies going down the drain. Again, to when I'm rinsing my face. My moisturizer is spelt for an extra layer of protection. So although I do a little protective ritual in the morning, the moisturizer acts as an extra layer. So we can draw sigils and symbols in our makeup and spell that, as well as the tools that we're using to put our makeup on. My collection of makeup is quite small. It's all vegan, and products I choose are not tested on animals and can be quite expensive. But having said that, I have been looking into, I've got some books as well. I haven't tried any of the recipes yet, so I can't really recommend that. But making your own, I guess, is another beautiful way of you know, putting in your intent. You know, the ingredients that you're putting in there, you can use the ingredients that you choose to use, as well as, and if you have a look at a lot of the ingredients in products, you know, rosehip, rosin, it's all associated with beauty and love as well. So you can add your own magic into your own makeup that you're creating, and, you know, be a much cheaper version, if you like. Perfume, or oils should I say. I've had a huge obsession with oils and the last 12 months. So I do have a little bit of a collection that I've purchased from other magical practitioners, and I do utilize them quite a bit. For me, smells is a very strong way of incorporating magic. And so I completed a course run by Earthly Alchemy called Aromatic Magic, and in there was a component where we created our own oils. So I have made my own 2 specific little bottles for work. And so every now and then when I get a whiff of it, it realigns my intentions. And again, if I'm wanting to draw the energies within those bottles, I will, you know, dab some on my pressure points as well to harness that. Another inexpensive brand that I use, and a dear friend of mine introduced me to this particular brand, is called Spiritual Sky. A lot of the New Agey store sells these, and also I believe you may be able to get it online. But as I said, they're inexpensive. This one's sandalwood. I've got sandalwood, patchouli, amber, frankincense so far. There's one more, I can't quite remember the name. But sandalwood I use at work a lot. And this helped me actually immensely during the Mercury retrograde period. It provided me with a lot of clarity, and it would help me communicate much more effectively and easy. So it's a great little brand, as I said, inexpensive. Insofar as the makeup collection that I have, I just wanted to quickly share some of the brands that I use. Earth Lab is one of the mascaras that I use. This one unfortunately does smudge. There's another one that I've purchased because I've snuck out, I can't bring it in. And I'm not very good with names and remembering. I can remember how packaging looks, but the names I'm not really good at. But the other one that I have doesn't smudge. This one does smudge every now and then, but this is not tested on animals and is vegan. Again, it can be quite expensive. Another brand is Zooey, and this is an Australian brand, and again, it's vegan. I had the price on there. I got this one at discounted. It's vegan and not tested on animals as well. And about 3 months ago, I purchased an amazing foundation by Anika, or Anika, however you pronounce that. Now this is a sample version. I ended up buying a little sample box because it's quite expensive in a little bottle, and I believe I paid maybe 56 Australian dollars, I can't quite remember, but after a week of having it, Ruby, she took it down from my shelf and decided to create art all over the floorboards and on the walls behind the rocking chair. So all the contents was gone. I couldn't even save it. So I bought myself a sample pack, which is great because I can also now sample the moisturizer that they have in there too, as some loose powder foundation as well. So it's a great brand though. I recommend that one. So you can spell, I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm so sorry, because sometimes I think of things in my head and I'm not sure. I'm like, okay, I'll remember to say this and I don't. But you can spell your makeup and your tools. If you're using certain tools to apply your makeup, they're tools as well that you can spell. Your makeup you can spell, you can draw little sigils or little symbols in there, or do a little, spell to, to harness the energies of a particular certain something that you want to imbue the magic with, and you can be mindful that you're using that when you're applying it. When you are applying your makeup too, I know for me sometimes I can get into a transit state, sort of like a meditative state, and I can embrace just that moment of whatever it is that I'm wanting to imbue in my magic or in my life as well. So I'll be focusing my intent as I'm applying the makeup is what I'm trying to say. But again, you can also, for ritual, if you're doing ritual or spell work, you can harness the energies of a certain goddess or a god, or if you're using, for example, elemental magic, you can draw on an elemental symbol on your face, along with the crescent moon or the triple moon or what have you, using eyeliner or something like that. So I guess what I'm saying is you can embrace those sorts of energies within your makeup too. That's pretty much all my thoughts on this week's topic. Until my next video, sending you so much love.